What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Otaku Room, the little piece of the internet that's carved out just for us anime fans. With me, Dom, from the Otaku Room. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about Re:Zero episode 47, or episode 22 of season 2, the second half of season 2, and we're finally here. So last episode, guys, we did a lot of I guess you could say kind of base building, kind of where everything is going. And the last episode, we titled that one, Is This the Winning Loop? Is this the loop that Subaru finally is able to undo all of the things that he's been trying to for so long? Can he do Roswell's big master crazy plan? Can he overcome what the witches had planned for him? Can he do it all? Is this the winning loop? Well, in last episode, guys, we were able to see, again, those domino pieces being put together before the falling of the winning loop began to happen. We left off last episode with a couple of things. We left off with Roswell's fight between Puck and Ram, and then we left off in the mansion, in Roswell's mansion, with Subaru getting everybody, like Otto, Garfield, and Frederica, getting them all set to go to the mansion to save Frederica, to save Petra, to save Rem. And in this episode, it immediately opened up with Garfield taking on the Bowel Queen. And we know that she wants to see everyone's insides. And last time, during the losing loop, we know that she basically murdered everybody. Like, she destroyed Frederica, Petra, poor Petra, Rem, gone, all. And in this one so far, you know, really, he got Garfield to come back, and Garfield's the guy to take on the bow person. Her name's Elsa or something like that. And he was able to finally take her on. He has the gauntlets that are supposed to, like, power him up. And he was kind of holding his own in the fight. We were left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger, though, because when we saw him kind of like winning over Elsa, the Bowel Queen, we saw that we don't know how that fight's going to go. Is it going to go north? Is it going to go south? We don't know. We immediately then kind of cut over to Federica saving Otto, saving Petra from doom, because we found out from Petra and Otto that there was some mob beast that Subaru had given a gem of protection to them, but the certain mob beast it wasn't working on specifically, and it came to find that little girl that we had come across before, remember, with like the dog stuff that happened earlier in season 1, she's come back and she's an assassin. She controls mob beast and things of that nature. Well, she came on into the scene and attacked, and Federica is going to be her opponent. Well, as Otto and Subaru are getting away along with Petra and Rem, they run into this crazy demon-looking mob beast, like this lioness-looking thing, as they're on the way to Roswell's room. So we'll stop there for a second. So the things that we don't really know so far is this the winning loop? Is Subaru going to be able to pull it off? Is Garfield going to win against Elsa? Is Federica going to win against the little girl? I think her name's like Kylie or something like that, or Kylia or something like that. Is she going to win against them? If they do, then there's a chance that they're going to be able to escape Roswell's mansion, because they're trying to get to Roswell's room because he has like a secret exit there. The other thing that we don't know is the anime also spent a little bit of time with Subaru going to Beatrice's room, or, you know, her secret area that she has, and ultimately they have some back and forth dialogue. He's telling her that 400 years has been enough, that Echidna might have given Betty the wrong book. Her book maybe wasn't meant to be blank. She is worth more than what she's been doing, upholding some silly promise, and having that promise lead to her inevitable death. She talks about how Roswell, it was written in his book that she is going to die, because it was written in the Tomb of Wisdom, in the Book of Wisdom, and he tries to convince her otherwise. Ultimately, their back and forth dialogue ends similarly to how his last loop ended, with Betty saying, "Are you the one?" Basically saying, "Are you the one that I've been looking for, or that's been coming to save me? Are you my white knight?" And he immediately says, "Hey, no, that's not me." She kicks him the heck out of the room. Obviously, he wanted to say more to that, but he wasn't able to, because she was very reactive. When he tried to go back, she had already moved her room, so he's going to have to re-find her. So that was left, again, a little bit of a cliffhanger. So we're kind of have different different baby kind of cliffhangers through the episode. You know, looking back, Roswell's fight that we didn't see at all today. We saw like a little clip, but it was more like a flash. We have Garfield's fight. Is he gonna win? We have Frederica's fight. Is she gonna win? We now have Otto and Subaru along with Petra and Rem. You know, are they gonna be able to take down that mob beast, or who's gonna come to potentially save them? So that was all that initial first half, maybe a little bit more, maybe 2/3 of the episode. That was it. And then the last third of the episode, we flash back over to Emilia because she was doing her second trial. And again, she has been doing amazing. We know that she was able to really overcome her first trial. And this second trial was kind of similar to what Subaru's was this trial was supposed to represent the future that never was. And in this second trial, she's able to see Juice as well as Mother Fortuna, her mom, and she's able to see a future to where she's probably like around 13, 12, 13 at the time, maybe a little bit older, and she's able to see kind of like them being a family. They go on a picnic, and it is a very touching family bonding moment between all of them, and it was really awesome to be able to see a future that could have been. But, you know, eventually Emilia realizes that, you know, this is part of her trial. This is fake. It just can't be. But she does have an emotional moment. She's able to tell them that she loves them. And I thought that this was really a really cool thing that anime did. It shows it shows the affection level, but it shows like that emotional ties into the show. And one thing I thought that was really cool about it was that although these trials are meant to definitely test people's will, test them, from every which way to Sunday, I thought it was really cool because it was able to create a future and create memories for her that, yeah, they were fake in a way, but they were so real at the same time. And she was able to get a little bit of closure, saying that, she loves Juice and she loves Mother Fortuna. So I thought that was really cool. Echidna comes in and, she says, you hate me, you disgust me. Because Emilia said thank you. She thanked her for this. And I really felt that Emilia in that moment meant it, because if she didn't go through these trials, not only would she have not learned about her past, but she wouldn't have been able to create a memory of her potential future. And Echidna loses it. She's like, I hate you, because she just she can't understand why she's being thanked, essentially. She ends up coming out of the trial, so she makes it, the trial's over. And she's greeted by all the townspeople, as well as the people who are being held within the barrier. And I thought that was a really cool moment, too, because she's able to see the support of Riza, of everybody that has been supporting her, of all the people, all the townspeople. And I thought that was really cool for her, and that was a really important piece that's going to build towards her future. Ultimately, she's ready to go back in to do her third trial, and we know the third trial is now going to be the disastrous trial, which is going to show her a future of what can be, the path that she's leading down, what that can be, and it's going to be very interesting to see if she's able to make that out of that as well. And it's going to be also very interesting to see on how her relationship with Echidna grows more, and if Echidna could come around, or if there's still going to be that animosity and that hate towards each other, or if there could be some kind of relationship that ends up happening there. So next episode, guys, has a lot to live up to. We need to tie the ties on Roswell's fight. We need to know what happens there. We're gonna need to know what happens in the mansion, from Frederica to Garfield's fight to Subaru's fight with the mobbies. We're gonna need to know a lot. The next episode, number 48, number 23, is going to have a lot to live up to. So we're going to see if they can do it next episode. But I'm assuming that the arc now is kind of coming to a close. And again, I'm wondering, is this going to be the winning loop for Subaru, or what's going to go wrong, and where is it going to go wrong, and where is it going to start again? Guys, thank you guys for coming over to the review. As always, guys, we love you guys being a part of the Otaku Room, the little piece of the internet that's carved out just for us anime fans. As always, guys, make sure that you guys click right here if you guys want to see our full reaction video. Yeah, that video right there is going to have our entire reaction to the episode. Go watch it so you can see kind of how I reacted to everything that happened in this episode, and the one right there that YouTube says is best for you. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like, and we'll catch you guys on the next reaction analysis video, on the next review, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace.